everybody. Welcome back to The Little Game Helper, the podcast where we dig through hidden gems, strange systems, and games that deserve a little more attention. Today, we're headed into the dirty streets, broken neon, alleyway fights, and the kind of city where every problem can be solved with a chain, a flying kick, or a suspiciously found baseball bat. We're talking about Urban Decay RPG. If you've ever loved old-school, side-scrolling beat-em-ups, where four extremely determined weirdos can clean up a city one punch at a time, well, this game understands you. So, what is Urban Decay? Urban Decay is a tabletop RPG built around the energy of classic arcade and console beat-em-ups. The vibe is immediate. Crime-filled streets, gangs everywhere, corrupt corporations, weird cults, questionable food vendors, and an alarming number of enemies waiting in parking lots. It feels like the kind of world where every warehouse contains either illegal weapons, ninjas, a motorcycle game, possibly all three. And honestly, it's fantastic. The core experience. At its heart, Urban Decay is about fast action, stylish combat, simple teamwork, and some over-the-top encounters. It's not a game about carefully negotiating tax policy with city officials. This game is about kicking a gang leader through a stack of crates while your friend swings a pipe at somebody named Razor. This system encourages momentum. You move fast, you hit hard, and most importantly, you keep moving forward. Just like those classic side-scrolling arcade games where standing still too long usually meant somebody hit you in the head with a tire iron. Side-scrolling DNA. Urban Decay absolutely wears its inspirations proudly. You can feel the DNA of classic beat-em-ups all over it, fighting through waves of enemies, distinct city districts, mini-boss encounters, ridiculous game aesthetics. There's wonderful arcade logic to everything in this setting. A sewer might contain mutants, criminals, or a hidden laboratory. Nobody asks why. Character types. Characters in Urban Decay feel immediately recognizable in the best possible way. You have got character archetypes like Killer, Agent, the Knight, the Local, or the Survivor. Every character feels built to do cool stuff, and the game really encourages cinematic action. Dive across tables, throw enemies into each other, use the environment, pick up random objects. If you ever looked at a folding chair and thought, that could solve my problem, Urban Decay supports your lifestyle choices. The city. One of the coolest parts of Urban Decay is the city. The setting feels alive in that exaggerated arcade way. Every district has personality. Neon entertainment zones, industrial blocks, rooftop hideouts, underground fight clubs, rain-soaked back alleys, subway tunnels full of extremely committed criminals. And somehow, every neighborhood has its own gang theme, which I really appreciate. Those guys dress like hockey players. Those guys all roller skates. Those guys appear to worship vending machines. Perfect. Combat style. Combat is quick, flashy, and designed to feel satisfying. You're encouraged to chain attacks, work together, control crowds, and keep the momentum going. And unlike some crunchy tactical RPGs, Urban Decay focuses more on flow than precision. This is a game where riding across the hood of a car, roundhouse kicking a thug, then throwing a trash can at another thug feels exactly right. And honestly, that's the energy I was looking for. The tone. Urban Decay works best when you embrace the ridiculousness. Yes, the city is dangerous, Yes, corruption run deeps, but also a boss might arrive by crashing through a wall on a forklift. A gang could attack you with coordinated dance moves. Someone named Skullmaster might absolutely be defeated by getting hit with a traffic cone. The game understands that beat 'em ups are serious, but not too serious. Why it works? Urban Decay succeeds because it understands pacing. Every session feels like an action movie, an arcade run, or the world's most violent Saturday morning cartoon. And there's always another street, another gang, another boss waiting at the end of the level, and that structure makes it incredibly easy to run because you can build sessions around districts, missions, enemy factions, boss fights, rescue operations. It naturally creates its own momentum. Tips for new players. If you're jumping into Urban Decay, here's a few tips. The game shines when players combo together. Everything is a weapon if you believe in yourself enough. Cool plans are often better than perfect plans. Urban Decay works best when you feel energetic and slightly out of control. Urban Decay is a love letter to classic beat 'em ups. It's fast, it's chaotic, it's stylish, and captures that wonderful arcade feeling of we should absolutely not survive this, followed immediately by surviving it anyway. If you love street level action, over the top combat, arcade energy, and turning random objects into weapon, this is absolutely worth checking out. That's it for today's episode of The Little Game Helper. If you've enjoyed this episode, follow the podcast, share it around, let Lee know what game you'd like covered next. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and our own website, thelittlegamehelper.com. Until next time, keep your guard up. Watch for suspiciously large gangs waiting in alleys. And remember, if there's a turkey sitting inside of a trash can, don't ask questions. Just take the health and enjoy yourself.